Our journey begins with the Second World War, where a prisoner of war, named Vicsor, manages to escape from the clutches of Japanese Imperial Army, while being transported to a factory. After escaping, Viscor snuck in a transport ship, and reached Korea. From there, he took a shelter in a nearby village. But to his surprise, he wasn't the only escaped prisoner to reach there. Viscor stayed there for 2 days. But somehow, Japanese army discovered about the village, and raided it, resulting in killing or recapturing of majority of prisoners. But Viscor somehow manages to escape again, with a 12-year-old girl, named Eveline, who had lost her parents in a previous raid. Viscor took Eveline to port, and both of them got on board of another ship, which took them to Indonesia. But, while on ship, Victor got a cut on his leg, and developed sepsis, and infection was spreading day by day, so as a last resort, Viscor's leg was to be cut. Adding to misfortune, Indonesia also fall to the might of Japanese army, so Viscor and Eveline had to take shelter in a forest, where Viscor's health kept on getting worse. In forest, living conditions were bad, and a lot of days, they had to live without food and water, and like this, 6 months passed, when one night, a huge meteor fell near their hideout. Viscor and Eveline went to check on it, and to their surprise, the impact was from a spherical thing, instead of a space rock. Thinking it to be a bomb, Viscor grabbed Eveline to run away from it, but that sphere suddenly opened, and inside of it was an infant. Viscor wasn't sure of it, but after thinking for a while, he carefully took the baby out of the sphere, and while picking the infant, he saw a mark on that sphere, which looked like letter VALR from modern-day Latin alphabets. From that, Viscor named the child Valor after taking him to hideout. Victor decided to take care of Valor himself, and adopted him just like Eveline, but that made Eveline jealous of Valor, and developed hatred toward him and Viscor, since Viscor wasn't giving time to her. 2 years passed like that, and Viscor's health kept on getting worse. Without getting any medical help, Viscor fell to his injuries. After that, it was just Eveline and Valor, and she started to take her hatred out on Valor by beating and starving him. After having enough of it, he ran away to forest, and found his gliding sphere, and when he went near the sphere, his gene frequency turned the sleeping glider on, and it clutched onto Valor, and flew him over to Himalayan range of China and India, and stopped near a cave, shrinking to a small size after releasing Valor. When Valor opened his eyes, he was standing in front of a massive cave, in a thick forest. Valor went inside, and his eyes and mouth were left open from what was inside of that cave.